navigation skills, I think, are exceedingly important. And there are good books on it, but it's something you learn by doing. And one of navigation skills is how to use a compass and a map. And I carry, usually on the hikes I carry a topographical map of the area I go. I mean, we're in the era of GPS, which of course is really good and important, but I think basic map reading skills are still important. I can look at things I'm going to encounter, distances, and the general lay of the land. And one of the things I practice is when I'm at a particular location is I will look at the map, I'll look at the terrain and try to understand how the terrain relates to how it's portrayed on the map. And that increases my map reading skills.
What does topographical mean?
Oh, okay. So this, by topographical map, it's a map that's drawn that shows the contours, or shows, how to put it this way, it shows the hills and bumps of the land and also shows the major features. And it does that by, see all these lines?
Yeah.
Okay, these are called contour lines.
Okay.
And a contour line is a line of constant height. So everything along this line here is 700 meters high.
Oh.
When you go to the next line, in this particular map, see contour interval of 20 meters? That means the next line would be 720, 740, 60, 80, and this next arc line would be 800. So from this point, straight up to this point, is a difference of 100 meters, 300 feet. And one of the things you can tell by looking at this is that where the contour lines are closer together,
is steeper?
Steeper, exactly. Yeah. Contour lines far apart, it's not as steep.
Yeah.
As well, you can tell the shape of the land. Imagine if each of these were all connected and you could pull this up. Think of a cake and you're slicing it. Each slice that's horizontal is a contour line. So this is a ridge right here. See the way this juts out? That's a ridge.
Yeah.
This is a steep valley, and that is a river that's coming down the valley, then joining into this creek that's running down this valley, and you see it's getting steeper, then less steep, and eventually runs into this, Lynn Creek, which runs down.
Oh, huh.
So the topographical map gives you a wealth of information about the type of terrain you're going to encounter and the features that are there, i.e. creeks, rivers, waterfalls, trails, buildings, etc., and of course the elevation of the land. I carry a compass as well, but here's the thing about, this is called being prepared, is you have to know how to use a compass. This is my compass that I carry. It goes with me everywhere, which is this thing right here.
Oh, wow. Oh, does it have any fluid in it?
Yeah. So, do you see the way the red, you see the red?
Yeah, yeah.
That's pointing to magnetic north right now. What magnetic north right now, I believe, is 17 degrees to the east of true north. And I can compensate for that here on the compass. And the other thing this compass does is it also has what's called an inclinometer, so you can actually measure the slope of something. Like this, yeah, you see this little, that's, see the degrees?
Yeah.
So simply you turn this dial to 270, you hold that up against the slope, and then you just read the number of degrees by where that black pointer is.
Oh,
so as you can see, as I'm pointing like that, see it's going higher and higher. There's 60, there's 80, there's 90. So that can come in handy if you're looking at a slope that's off in the distance and you want to travel. You can measure the slope. You know, at the risk of repeating myself, when you talk about GPS and maps and compasses and all this sort of thing, I just come back to that main point that when you're going to go out on a hike, unless you're walking around an urban park, don't just go in sight unseen. Familiarize yourself with it. You know, I keep repeating this, but I think it's really important.